Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to some more Football Manager 2017, running the Dafuge Challenge, playing as Chippenham. We are in our third season, looking at the new home screen here for this skin. I'll have to rearrange a few things here. You can see here we are currently 11th on the table. We have 1 to 2 matches, games in hand. So with 6 points, 33, we could feasibly be as high as 6th place with 2 wins in our matches in hand. We'd have to make up 6 points worth of goal differential to actually do that. But 6th, 7th, whatever, we're predicted to finish 24th in this, our second season of the Vanarama National League. So I'd say we are doing outstanding this year. After being locked in a relegation dogfight for a good chunk of last year, we haven't really been threatened with that this year. We can take a look. Our schedule, we can see we're on, 9-match unbeaten streak, including some really thrilling games. That match against Eastleigh, 2-2, we took the early lead, gave up 2 goals to fall behind, only to have Saunders equalize late. Last match against York, Sandy Cunningham scored in the first minute, then got himself sent off at the end of the first half, near the end of the first half, for a 2-footed challenge. And York scored off of the resulting set piece there. So we played 10 men for the good chunk of the second half before Evans scored a screaming free kick to take the lead. And then we held on to that. York eventually got down to 10 men as well due to a second yellow card for one of their midfielders, I think. So at least the last 10-15 minutes we played on an even keel, 10 men apiece. But as a result of that, Cunningham is going to miss this match against Harrogate. He also got handed 2 further match bans, so he's going to miss the FA Cup second round draw against Oxford, which will be the second time in 2 years we faced that League One club. He'll also miss the Barrow match coming up, Barrow being the league leaders right now. So he's going to miss a couple important matches. But for tonight, early this morning, because it's after midnight, we have 20th place Harrogate to deal with. Hopefully extend our unbeaten run here, hopefully get a win. Harrogate, 20th place. They just came up from the North-South divisions last season, so of course they are also struggling. So theoretically an easy match, but I've come to learn there's nothing easy here. It's a full slate of matches today, so despite however this ends up, we're going to still be 2 matches in hand against most of the teams in the league. We will be facing this 4-2-4 formation, 2 defensive mids, and then 3 advanced midfielders, it looks like, if I'm reading that correctly. Of course, we are without Cunningham. They're without Daniel Trickett-Smith. That's a name I recognize. He's probably one of their starters. He's had 7 appearances. He's he's definitely their starting AMC. Wow. And they're also without Scott Bowden, name I don't recognize. He's one of their strikers. 10 matches, 3 goals, and an assist, including 2 penalties. So 2 fairly key players, it sounds like, for them are going to miss this match. Of course, we're missing Cunningham. We can't see it here. Cunningham, he's got, 4 or 5 goals maybe? 6 goals and 4 assists. So not He's fairly key. He's played in. Where's my match count here? I don't have match count on this screen. He's got a 7.4 average rating. Where's his match count? He's played in only 11 of our league matches, actually. So I've been doing a little bit of rotating. I do think he was started or had some injuries early in the season. Anyway, let's jump into the team. With him absent, that's going to bring Thomas Corduroy into the squad on the bench since I don't have another striker. Connor Brown's listed as a striker, one of my loadees, but he's obviously not much of a striker. Cunningham, McCormick is out on loan. I could recall, but because it's just a couple matches, I'm not going to. So Corduroy, he is one of my. He's in his second year out of the academy. Not outstanding, but useful. Looks to be possibly useful as a sub. So he is on the bench, looking to get maybe his first run at the senior team. Now the question is, what do I do for a lineup? I think I want to go back to this formation. And you know what? No, I don't. Because I don't have the right personnel with Cunningham gone. Cunningham at least could play AML. Corduroy obviously is an AML, but I'm not going to trust him to play a full match. So we're going to stick with this formation. And we're going to go ahead and make one change. Gator and Hodgkiss is on the bench. I just tried to release him, and the board blocked the release because of not having enough funds to pay his compensation for leaving. So we're stuck with him. He got injured. He was out 5-6 weeks. His stats really deteriorated. So he's going to have to make do with bench appearances. I probably should make one change here. Give Wild a run. Rest Nichols up. Nichols has had a decent run of games here. I'm going to want him rested and ready for the Oxford match because that's going to be rough. And I think I'm also going to replace Raymond with Deeney because I want Raymond to start that. I might actually go with the two defensive mid formation against Oxford. I don't know, but I think that's the only change we're going to make. So let's go ahead and submit. Corduroy gets his jersey number assigned. And let's go with number 40 for him. Why? I have no clue. Seems taking a long time to warm up here. Okay, we are slight favorites, 5-4. Don't see that often, especially in an away match, but it is against a recently promoted Harrogate, who are struggling in the national. Defeat will send them down to the relegation zone. A win for us could see us move as high as 8th. Looks accurate. Saunders, our striker, is our key player. 8 goals in 16 matches. Their keeper is going to do his best to stop them as their key man. Referee, 21 matches, 2 reds, average 0.1 per match, 58 yellows, 2.8 per match, fairly lenient ref. We're on a very poor pitch on a gusty, drizzly, but not too cold day for December. Yeah. A lot of space in the midfield that we're going to exploit here, I think. And then with the single striker and then the shadow striker or AMC, I'm not sure what role he's in. Looks to be kind of shadow striker type formation here with the wingers slightly back further. go with a somewhat standard there. Muldoon to his weaker foot. We'll take a look and see if we've got that fixed. Let's keep our run going. Keeper's motivated by that. Go with an attacking and slightly higher on closing down again. Let's go back and take a look at the opposition. Muldoon. It said to show him onto the weaker foot, so we'll do that as well. Sometimes the assistant manager's advice is even correct there. So off we go. In the blue kit, they are in the striped yellow jerseys with the black shorts. We are attacking from right to left, got the kickoff, and we're underway. Ferguson pass forward. Evans gets whistled for a foul early. Whoops. Why are we on high? Oh, because I was actually sorry about that. And I can also see our assistant manager's info is once again gone. That's back. Body language and performance is back as well. Okay, apologies for that. I always obviously watch in full. Oh, good chance early on there in the opposition box. Got no. What the heck? I changed that, right? Full match, yeah. Obviously, you know, I watched the matches in full, but at the end of that last match, I was looking at some highlights, and I had to move it to extended to catch those highlights. So we missed a couple minutes of the full view of the match. Martin loses the ball, and it is Harrogate in possession in the center circle. Now forward, and Gator guilty of a trip. Gator playing in his first match in a few because Ryder's been doing so well. And of course, Burke, I want to play every match that he can. Wild guilty of a trip there. I'm in because he's on my unwanted list. Another Gator penalty. And free kick goes blazing over the bar. Anyway, Gators missed a few matches because Ryder and Burke have been doing so well. But I definitely need to keep him some play time, keep him fit, and he's about as good as Ryder. Very close anyway in ability. He's better in the air than Ryder is. So whenever I'm facing a real aerial threat, when I'm paying attention in the pre-match, I'm going to put him in place of Ryder. But he's missed a few matches, so he's in. And hopefully not too offsides there, not too dull. Opposite of sharp, match sharpness, dullness, match dullness. Obafemi can't get on the end of that. Evans with the good tackle. Gets the ball over to Ferguson. Ferguson out wide to Wild. Wild forward gets intercepted out near the 18. Martin, good interception of his own. Marsden, Ferguson across to Evans, out wide to Marsden, gets a one-time crossing, can't find one of the strikers with it. Deeney, good tackle, loses possession on the pass forward. There's a missed tackle, and then Ferguson whistled for a foul there. Into the box, headed down, but it's knotted wide of goal. Mourinho takes the goal kick. Out short, over to Wild, Ferguson, Evans, Martin, Ferguson again, finds Obafemi. Blocked, and it's a throw-in. Martin can't get a pass off. Pass gets deflected back across midfield, and it's a bit of a counterattack here. Gets down to the end line, but then eventually runs out over the end line, and it is another goal kick. Mourinho short to Burke, across to Gator, up to Ferguson. Finds Obafemi in space, back to Ferguson, Evans. Obafemi again, cross in and cleared out wide. Ferguson gets across, and that's cleared out. Deeney's there. Martin out to Ferguson, corner of the box. Ferguson goes down. Ball's cleared out near side for a throw-in. Long ball upfield. Wild has tracked back, picks it up to Martin, Saunders. Saunders to Martin again. Burke. So some good passing up front again. Wild, good job keeping it in. His cross gets blocked out. Now Wild, when I signed him 2 years ago, was because he's got a decent crossing stat at 11. Unfortunately, he doesn't seem to complete any more crosses than any of the other fullbacks. So Ferguson tripped up. Free kick. Now Evans scored a screamer of a free kick last. Oh, there we go. Marsden, the fullback, with a first goal of his career for. Sets it up, gets a cross in, and it looked like is that Saunders that was at the far post that it looked like Ferguson was targeting, but Marsden follows up on the cross and tucks it home. Fullback gets his first goal of his career, for at least for Chippenham, and we're off the mark, 1-0. 14 minutes into the match. Marsden's cross gets picked up by the keeper. I just need to have Ferguson do all our crossing. That cross gets blocked behind because we found 1 of 8 crosses, and Ferguson's the one that made the completed cross. Corner gets cleared out. Ferguson, good tackle. Ball gets all the way back to Deeney. Deeney's ball forward, intercepted in the center circle. A little bit of trouble, but Evans clears it out. Saunders, ball forward. Obafemi can't get on the end of it. Ball goes back to the keeper. Long ball forward. Gator heads it forward to Saunders. Saunders to Martin. Ferguson. Obafemi clears it. Burke upfield. Little chip up top. Gator nods it back across midfield. And then Gator comes back and gets whistled for another foul, and that'll be a yellow card. That is not good. Early in the match, and the center back already getting a yellow card and already whistled, I think, 3 times for a foul. Marsden clears that out behind. I guess what that means I have to do is go to the AMC and take off the hard tackling instruction, because it was probably the AMC both times. I don't know. Burke, ooh. Saunders guilty of a trip there. It'll be another free kick to Harrogate, and that goes whistling over the bar. Moreno, Burke, Gator, little chip forward, cross midfield, intercepted. Burke nods it forward back into the center circle. Intercepted by Harrogate. Out wide, near side now. Ball forward. Cross comes in. Burke makes a block and controls the ball. Gets the ball downfield. Finds Obafemi at midfield. Cross to the center. Martin. Evans up to Saunders. Saunders out wide. Marsden. Marsden's got space. Gets a cross in. It's intercepted in the box and kept in play, but Martin picks up the loose ball. Evans. Saunders at Chippenham resetting for another attack, and then possession lost. It's down the far sideline, and the striker is behind the defense and gets the equalizer. Was that even the striker, or was that the that wasn't, that was the mid center mid there that got behind the defense. Well, that lead didn't last long, but this looks like it might prove to be an exciting match. Wild with the throw and intercepted. Knotted upfield. Wild picks up the loose ball. Closed down quickly, but finds Ferguson. Martin dribbles forward, finds Ferguson again. Martin, Evans, Saunders out wide to Marsden, corner of the box, and Evans scuffs a shot just while it deflects wide. Okay. Corner kick, near post. Burke can't get there, but falls to Martin. Back out to Martin. Cleared out, upfield, and out of play. Throw in far side. Marsden with the throw finds Saunders. Saunders centers it to Ferguson. Ferguson to Evans. Martin out wide to Marsden. Marsden back up to Evans. Then Evans loses possession and comes back the other way. Slowed down. Out back to midfield, far sideline. Deeney nods it forward to Saunders. Long ball forward. Obafemi gives chase. Almost got there. Ball got back to the keeper. Obafemi just get control of that ball and maybe be able to take a shot. Wild tracks back, gets the ball forward. Deeney nods it up. Obafemi tracks back, picks it up. Ferguson to Martin. Loses possession in the center circle, and here we go again. Nope. Long ball forward. Obafemi forces the keeper to hoof it forward. Burke wins the header. clears it up toward midfield. Now we got an overlapping fullback here that I think ran it out on the sideline before the cross came in. Regardless, cross went into the side netting. Mourinho short to Burke. Burke loses, or pass gets intercepted. Now comes back to the keeper, up to Wild. Pass intercepted across midfield. And out to the far sideline, back into the center. And that cross from behind it will be a corner kick. Second for Harrogate, cleared out by Martin. Comes out to the near sideline. Good job by Harrogate keeping it in play, but Aaron guilty of a foul, jumping unfairly with the fullback Marsden, and we get a free kick. Mourinho takes it out wide to Wild. Can't find Obafemi. The fall up to Saunders, who can't keep possession. Ball's cleared out far sideline. It'll be a Chippenham throw. Bad throw intercepted, but we get the good tackle by Martin up to Saunders. Martin again. Evans. Obafemi loses possession. The long ball upfield. Gator tracks back. Sends the ball back to Mourinho. Mourinho finds Obafemi. A little bit of space up to Saunders. Cross. Ferguson picks up a loose ball. Marsden. Far sideline. Closed down quickly. Martin's pass to Evans is intercepted. Gator nods it sideways to Burke. Burke picks it up. Long ball forward by Burke toward the corner flag, and then back to the keeper. Long ball forward by the keeper. Good interception by Deeney, but his pass is weak and is intercepted. Obafemi couldn't get to it. As Harrogate back in possession near sideline just across midfield. Long ball forward. Williams is offside, and we get a free kick. So possession slightly in our advantage, but we are not creating a lot. We had obviously the clear cut. We've also had a half chance, but only 3 chances, only 3 shots so far. Almost half an hour in. Martin up to Evans. Evans to Ferguson. Ferguson to Obafemi. Back to Martin again. Martin loses it. Burke cleans it up. Back out wide to Marsden. Marsden's cross gets blocked. Falls to Marsden. Marsden sends it to Gator. Gator long ball toward the corner flags. Saunders gives chase, forces a throw on far side. Long ball into the box. Keeper is out and grabs that. Ball forward by keeper. Falls to Deeney. Martin side squares it to Ferguson. Saunders. End of that. Burke. I thought Saunders did initially. Ferguson. Martin. Up to Saunders. Little one-touch flip. Oh! Evans with a long shot. Keeper tips it around the post. Good shot by Evans from about 30 yards or so. He and Ferguson both capable of those shots, and here are the corners of the post. Saunders tracking backwards, sends it sideways to Marsden. Marsden tracks backwards, sends it to Gator. Gator, little chip forward, can't quite pick out Saunders. It's Harrogate, long ball upfield. Marsden is there, cleans it up, sends it back to the keeper. Keeper dribbles forward, sends it out wide to Wild. Up to Ferguson. Wild again. Long ball forward. Obafemi gives up on that one. I don't think he had a chance to get to it. Still like to see a little bit of hustle for him. Long ball into the box. Gator clears it out near sideline. Marsden finishes it upfield and out of play for a throw-in. Out wide, far side, chipped into the box. Burke clears it with a good header, but only as far as the center circle. Out wide again. Marsden, good tackle, picks out Saunders. Little bit of space. Ferguson, Obafemi. Obafemi gets pushed down, bundled over, upended. Martin, Burke, Evans. Ferguson can't control it, loses it, goes out to the center circle. Long ball forward. Burke with a great tackle there, sends the ball out of play, throwing near side. Cross into the side netting. It'll be a goal kick. A little over half an hour gone. Mourinho up to Burke. Ferguson. So both sides with 4 shots now. Obafemi nods that down, but falls to the defense of Harrogate. Back to the keeper. Deeney nods it down to Ferguson. Up to Evans. Martin tries to pick out Saunders. Can't do it. Martin now, Saunders, Evans, Ferguson, a little bit of space. Obafemi closed down quickly. Evans, Martin, Ferguson. Ferguson loses possession midway in the opposition half. Marsden tracks back, wins the tackle, then loses possession immediately. Goes out to the far sideline. Marsden, good job tracking back, making the tackle. Deeney, Saunders, back to Martin. Ferguson up to Obafini. Obafini squares it to Evans, up to Saunders, back to Martin. Ferguson can't get a shot off or a pass. Goes back across midfield. Gator heads it in the center circle, and then the ball eventually goes all the way back to the keeper. Long ball forward. Saunders, Ferguson. Martin picks up the loose ball. Obafini. Marsden into Martin, out to Obafini on the sideline. Back to Marsden, into Martin. Evans loses possession, the ball's cleared out, and it'll be a Chippenham throw-in just inside our half on the far sideline. Deeney to Ferguson in the center. Evans ups it, sends it forward where Harrogate picks it up at the edge of the 18, out to the near sideline. Deeney with the interception. Evans, long ball forward. Obafini can't quite get there, but the pass back to the keeper. There we go again. Pass back to the keeper goes awry. This time, as it has been so many times. Good strength by Ferguson. Through anyway. And it's Harrogate clearing out near sideline just inside the opposition half. Wild takes the throw. Throws it right to a yellow shirt. I think he's colorblind. And then Wild guilty of the trip. So after a long flurry of fouls against... we've gone a stretch without one. There was our first one in a while. Ball, Harrogate. Toward the corner of the box. Marsden, good tackle, gets the ball up towards Saunders. Saunders. Evans pick. Good use of the full field here. Into Ferguson. Back to Deeney. Deeney. Flag, and Wild was tracking backwards to get back on side. He could interception, but his clearance gets knotted out for a throw-in. So just inside 5 minutes left in the first half to play. Out far side. Back apps to clear it out. Gator clears it out, causes a throw-in. Martin, good tackle, gets the ball up to Saunders, but Saunders couldn't control it. He has to track back with it. Ball forward toward Obafini. Obafini can't control it. Deeney to Saunders. Saunders can't control it. Gator nods it down, but picked up by Harrogate. Harrogate are getting a lot of players forward. Ferguson, guilty of a trip. Change up just for these last... Go to higher, and actually just for these last couple minutes, see if we can catch them out with so many players forward. They got the two center is well inside our half. Now everybody is deep in our half here. If we can get a decent clearance here. Saunders, that's 2-on-2. Obafini went down, no foul given. Deeney, Ferguson, Martin. Saunders out wide. Marsden's not going to be able to run that down. Percent possession advantage. 78% passing. That's good. Saunders, good job keeping that in, but he was offsides. Says it's better than not making as many tackles as normal, but 75%, 6 of 8. Headers, 20 of 40. A little bit low on some of those, I think. Saunders with the ball. Out wide, Marsden into Martin. Saunders again. It's intercepted, and then there's a trip by Deeney, and it'll be a free kick by Harrogate. 1 minute of stoppage time. Got 30 seconds left of regulation for the first half. Ferguson trips up the opposite half. Good clearance by Deeney, but that ball sails wide, and it will be a throw. One more attack for either side. Long ball chips over the top. Gator nods it clear, and that's really going to be just about it. Yep, that's it. So 1-1 after the half. Not completely displeased. I think I'm going to leave it at that. I don't think I need to make any changes for the second half yet. They have one of their center mids. Okay, long ball upfield. Saunders picks it up, loses possession. Evans picks it up. Saunders sends it out wide to Ferguson. Out to the sideline. Wild now. Wild couldn't quite get by that tackle there, but putting some pressure on, forces the clearance. And Marsden tries, makes a good tackle there in the end. Evans clears it upfield and out to the far sideline. And then Wild guilty of a long ball into the box, cleared out by Gator. Saunders nods it further upfield. Burke with it upfield. Saunders, nice control, gets the ball up to Obafemi. Obafemi loses possession. Gator nods it back upfield. Nobody's there. All of the center circle, then out to the far sideline. Fullback with it. Martin, Ferguson, Obafemi, Ferguson again, Evans. So only 4 shots apiece for the first half. Let's see if we can't create some more chances. Saunders bundled down. Box. The counterattack possible. Nope. Slowed up. Back to the far sideline. Just across midfield. Cleared by Deeney. There's a race. Martin wins that. Sends the ball back to the keeper. Short to Burke. Long ball upfield by Burke. Obafemi. Evans. Couldn't quite control it. Gator nods that ball down. Kept in play. And we earn a throw-in because the opposition elected to try to keep it in play and slowed it down, but it still rolled out. Deeney nods the ball upfield. Center circle intercepted. Long ball far sideline now. Good tackle by Evans. It's got a bit of space. Martin picks up the loose ball. Ferguson couldn't find Saunders. Saunders was making that run forward, but was intercepted. Wild, long ball forward, good tackle. Kept in play, inbounds at the far sideline, then far clearance into the center circle, out wide near side now. Switch to the opposite side, into the 18-yard line. Moreno can one times it up to Obafemi. Obafemi can't get there. Evans with the good tackle. Saunders, Obafemi, Ferguson, back to Burke. Out wide to Wild, into Ferguson. Martin, Saunders again, tracking backwards with it, and then he's tripped up. And it'll be a free kick. It's cleared out. One of these times, one of those big center backs are going to get up tall enough to get a chance at chips forward, and Evans guilty of a foul there, so it'll be a free kick to Harrogate. Near side, back into the center. Near side again. Marsden, good tackle, gets the ball forward, finds Saunders in a bit of space. Saunders keeps possession, and then there's a injury somewhere. Marsden caused an injury, so it's back here by the winger. He didn't make a sub. He's going to have to. It's a fullback. Deeney with the clearance upfield. Obafemi is there, and Obafemi was offsides. And they still haven't made a change. All to the near side. Back into the center circle. Up front again, the fullback making the overlapping run. Gets a cross off that goes into the side netting. Burke, Gator, up to Martin. Ferguson, out wide to Wild. Haven't crossed midfield yet. Now we're across midfield. Wild tripped up. It'll be a free kick. Far, but we don't have anybody there to slow it down. We do earn a throw-in at the far sideline, though. Wild, Obafemi, back to Wild, into the box, cleared out. Another throw-in. And the fullback's finally getting subbed off. Wild, Obafemi, little chip forward. Saunders at the edge of the 18, can't get on the end of it. Evans, Saunders, Marsden. Marsden's tripped up from behind, and that should be a yellow card. Winger involved in a couple fouls here. Nope, he only gets a lecture that time. How many lectures are you going to give, ref? Ball falls. Burke is there, sends it back to Martin. Gator, the two fullbacks still up front. Or the center backs, I mean. And Burke, the center back, doesn't go too far on that shot. That was the attempt by the center back there. Both center backs staying up front for that set piece. Just after the set piece was over and creating something. Ferguson. Cut it out. It'll be a throw-in. Cleared upfield. Tracked down by Burke. On the end of it, up to Saunders. Saunders finds Obafemi running forward, and keeper beats him to the ball. Long ball forward. Out wide, far sideline, intercepted by Harrogate. Gator nods it upfield, intercepted in the center circle. Good tackle. I didn't see who made that tackle. It was one of the midfielders, probably Ferguson, and the ball goes out near side, throw in. Cleared upfield, cleared up. Gator gets shoved out. Wild. So how many do they have in attendance here? 563. So they get not quite double our attendance. And us being in our second. Saunders out wide. Marsden gets a cross blocked out behind, and it'll be a corner. Our fifth. Ferguson takes it near post, cleared out, headed further upfield. Martin is there to corral it into Marsden. Gets it upfield, eludes one tackle, gets a cross in near post. The keeper is there. No, it says back post. This is near post. Deeney, Evans, Ferguson, Obafemi. Obafemi taken down, no whistle. Gator tracks back and lets the go out of play. It'll be a throw-in. Martin, Deeney. Deeney tracking backwards, down to Evans. Saunders gets on the end of it. Ferguson got space. Ferguson, I thought, was going to take a shot there. That's right around the range he's pretty deadly from. Burke, long ball upfield, far sideline, picked up by Harrogate, sent back to the keeper. Neither of the strikers are performing spectacularly. I think I'm going to go ahead and give the rookie a chance to play Saunders. I don't know what his best role is. Defensive forward. Okay, well, that's very good because that's what that role normally is. And we're going to say there's no pressure. Free kick given. To the center. Ball by Martin, I think it was. Ball up to the near side again. Now up to the near corner, near flag. Cross goes out behind it. Corduroy. Turns ever. Gator. Burke. Ferguson. Long ball forward. Can't clear it out now. Let's take a quick look. Free kick skill, good teamwork, determination, flair, work rate, all good. The only thing he doesn't have is a lot of pace, but his physicals aren't terrible for his age. What is he, 8? Ball into the box, picked up by the keeper. So let's see if he can do a little bit here in this appearance. Four of my academy grads that, while not spectacular, look like they could provide a useful spark in the team. Sub appearances, maybe games that don't mean as much. And we'll have to see. Ball split the defenders, then Burke gets back, clears it upfield. Out wide, Burke heads it upfield again. Corduroy's looking like he's a little in shot. Corduroy's first touch of the ball, pass to Ferguson. Evans, ball forward toward Corduroy, but Corduroy was tracking back to get back on sides. Gator clearance upfield, far sideline, intercepted across midfield. Evans, good tackle, but it goes out wide. Who else? Ferguson, Martin, Evans. Yeah, let's give Ferguson a break. He's got a big match coming up. I think I'm going to do something that I don't usually do. I'm going to keep Deeney and Raymond in. We'll put Deeney up in the midfield role. Corduroy gets fouled, earning us a free kick. I oughta. Tactics, set piece takers. free. Yeah, he's a striker, so let's not put him as a lead free kick taker, but he's got a decent free kick skill, so let's see if we can showcase it a little bit. Raymond, Martin, Evans. Evans loses possession. Ball forward. Gator clears it up. Evans picks it up the loose ball. Marsden, far side, near sideline. Into Martin. Deeney lost possession midway in the opposition half. Ball clear back across midfield. Corduroy tracks back, picks it up. Marsden, Evans. In square pass, but not sure. Not enough to get to Deeney. So that'll be a throw near side. Little cross. Ooh, that was not far off. That hit the far post and bounced wide. Wild, long ball forward, cleared up field. They've made their third and final sub, and it is Tier, who I believe is the winger. Yes, so let's make sure we know he knows we know he's there. Throw in near side. Raymond, good tackle, and then clears it out. It'll be another throw in near sideline. Edge of the box, into the corner, then across, goes out all the way across the field and out of play for a throw in far sideline. Long ball upfield, Deeney, Martin. Corduroy nods it down to Deeney again. Deeney loses possession. Marsden tracks back. Good interception. Finds Gator. Obafemi. Corduroy splits the defender. Gets a shot, which is blocked. Evans into the box. Not far enough to get to Obafemi. Keeper comes out. So Corduroy with a decent effort there. He was closed down quickly, but he got a shot off, which is something we've struggled at times to do from that spot in the box. Ball out wide. Marsden's cross goes straight to the keeper. Burke nods that ball upfield. Evans can't get out of the... Martin does, however. Obafemi. Wild to Burke. Martin. Pass to Corduroy just off the mark. Marsden tracks back. Good interception. Burke to Gator. Long ball forward. Nobody in the vicinity. Out toward the far sideline now. Into the center. Raymond clears it. Corduroy. Good job by the youngster. Little bit of hustle he's showing. Missed the initial pass. Toward Obafemi, can't get there. Deeney, Martin, pass forward, blocked. Long ball upfield. Gator tracks back, picks up the loose ball, sends it across to the keeper. Has to keep it out of the net. Wasn't really in much danger of going in, but it was an odd angle. Corduroy out wide to Marsden. Marsden crosses it to Deeney in the center. Evans pass out wide gets intercepted. Little chip over the top. Burke is there, picks it up, back to the keeper. Up to Burke again. Little chip over the top. Obafemi keeps it in play, gets a cross in. Too close. Keeper is there. Back to attacking here. Deeney, Raymond, Corduroy. Tripped up, earning another free kick. And Corduroy's going to take it from 36 yards out. Bit of range. I'm not sure he'll shoot. He does shoot. On target, but straight at the keeper. Okay, final sub. Martin, Burke, Gator. I don't know which I want. Gets another free kick. It almost sounds like it's going to be a card. Evans guilty of the infraction, and yes, he does get a yellow card for that. Of course, I just made my sub. If I would have known that, it would have been Evans, but too late now. Deeney clears it upfield. Evans picks it up, gets Obafemi in stride, but Obafemi struggles to control it. Now, the pitch was rated as very poor, and of course, the weather isn't good either, so I think some of these control problems could be related. Ball out wide to Wild on the free kick. Corduroy nods it down to Gilmore. Gilmore out wide to Marsden, running down the sideline. Cross gets blocked behind, and it will be a corner kick. Marsden takes it out deep. Obafemi has to chase it down. And then he gets tackled out wide for a Chippenham throw. Finds Obafemi. Obafemi loses it. Chip out front. Marsden, good interception, but his pass forward to Evans gets intercepted. Burke nods the ball down back across midfield. Picked up by Harrogate again. Long ball forward. Gator is there. Sends it out wide and out for a throw-in. So how are we doing? We still got a possession advantage. 76% of our passes. Not bad. Evans. Obafemi. Obafemi pass forward gets blocked. 11 of 15 tackles. A little bit low on those tackle numbers. Percentage-wise, it's okay, but the numbers are a bit lower than normal. 3 of 25 crosses. 52% heading. Yeah, it's a pretty even game, really. Much more even than I had hoped it would be. I mean, yeah, it is an away game. The weather's not good, but we're missing some opportunities. Wild goes in, and that's going to be a yellow card for him. Yep. And why is it the widgets are gone again? I pulled them up for this match. Oh, Corduroy gets his first foul of his career. Free kick conceded, dangerous spot, and tipped onto the bar and out wide for a corner. Good job by the keeper again. Cleared out. Corduroy can't get on the end of it. And then a shot comes in from deep, and the keeper picks it up. Ball out wide near sideline. Winger tracks back, picks it up. Fullback is still forward. Ooh, shot in the side netting. Good setup by that, and the right winger just pulled the shot a little bit wide. Harrogate's starting to get a little bit more attacking. Let's see, Deeney, Gilmore, Deeney up top toward Obafemi. Corduroy, good job winning the ball. Sends it back to Evans. Cross to Deeney again. Pass, square pass? I'm not sure what that was. Got deflected. Ball comes back to Moreno. Corduroy, little through pass to Evans, up to Obafemi, gets a shot off, and that block. The shot got blocked by Corduroy, who was offside. He could have done Obafemi could have done a better job placing that shot, I think. That didn't matter, it was offside. Deeney up to Obafemi. Evans, ball forward. Corduroy couldn't get on the end of it. How are we looking here? Good games by Moreno, Marsden. Corduroy, good hustle, get on the end of it, but couldn't get a cross off. Nobody was really in the area to help him. Gator nervous, everybody else is calm, composed, motivated. Evans' shot comes from deep. Not enough pace on that to challenge the keeper. Ball knotted down. We got a minute and a half left of regulation. Gilmore, good tackle, finds Corduroy. Corduroy can't quite pick out Obafemi's run there. Gator, Marsden, long ball forward, intercepted. Ball crosses midfield. Weil is there. Burke, long ball forward. Nobody's in the vicinity. Burke again nods it forward. Deeney, couldn't win that tackle. Harrogate chips it forward. Burke nods it clear. Not far though. Still Harrogate in possession. Back toward the center circle. Out toward the far sideline now. Chipped forward. And Tier is guilty of a foul. And we are in stoppage time. There's 3 minutes of stoppage time here. Deeney, Gilmore, Evans, out wide to Marsden. He's got a bit of space on the sideline. Gets by a tackle, and then his cross cleared out near side, near the corner flag. It'll be a throw-in. Marsden, long ball into the box. Burke can't beat the keeper to that. Keeper grabs it. Long ball forward by the keeper. Knotted down, out wide now. The winger with it. Wild, good tackle of that winger. Sends it back to Burke. Burke, long ball forward. Can't find Obafemi. Marsden nods it down. Corduroy couldn't get on the end of it. Out wide now. Into the center. Out wide again. Get back into the center. Now comes to the near side. Cross in and a header. Moreno is there. Less than a minute left. Wild. Long ball upfield. Obafemi giving chase. Ball back to the keeper. Keeper dribbles it to the edge of the 18. Sends it forward. Gator nods it down. Corduroy has it. Back to Gilmore. Across to Deeney. Back to Burke. Out wide to Wild. Little chip into the box. Nobody's there. And that's probably going to be just about it for attacks here. Maybe one last chance if we can get the ball forward. Deeney, Raymond. Nope, that's it. Okay, 1-1 in a rather ugly day and a rather ugly pitch. I don't know. It's a team that I thought we should have beat. Let's tell them I'm not happy, but do it in a calm manner. Okay, no red. That's good. In the end, it was a fairly even match, I think. 10 shots for Harrogate, 9 shots for Chippenham, 4 shots on target for each team. We had a slight possession advantage. Ref 6.2 match rating, pretty average. The win moves us, or the draw moves us to 12th. 34 points is still enough to move us up to 6th with our 2 matches in hand. Probably more likely 7th, unless they're big wins. Saunders didn't play very well. Yeah, nobody really played spectacularly. Harrogate's managed to end his recent goal drought. Of course he did. 719 minutes without scoring, and they score against us. Marsden scored his first league goal. Hey, where's my... I guess that wasn't Corduroy's first match. It didn't say it was his debut. I don't remember ever playing him before. Maybe in the season that he graduated, he got on the pitch. In a minute. Overall stats. Possession very slightly in our favor. 1 clear-cut, 1 half chance for us. 1 clear-cut, 2 half chances for them. Corners in our favor. Free kicks in their favor. Throw-ins in our favor. Offsides, 4-3. Passes, 75%. Given the state of the weather and the pitch, that's probably not bad. Crosses, hey, they didn't complete any crosses. It's one of the first times we could say that, I think. We completed 11%, including the one that set up the score. So, anyway, that is position on the team heading away to Oxford for the second time in 2 years. We've got, 3 more to hit the halfway point of the season. So, again, it took us 23 matches to hit 17 points last season. We're less than 23 matches in, and we got 28 points this season. We're on pace for 60 points or thereabouts, which is very solid. Will be a very solid second season in the Vanarama National if we can keep that pace up or even do better. We shall see. That I want because he's going to be on the bench next match as well. So let's take a look at him. History, career stats. Yeah, okay, so he made a single appearance in the year that he graduated when we had already won the Vanarama South. We won the South with 4 matches left to play, so he managed to get in a match. So this was not his debut match. I thought it was. And you can see he's not too bad for a 18-year-old. Now his current ability, he's showing his good rating for the youth team on this screen, but is it the tactics screen? Over here, no, it's not on this screen. Squad selection info. Yeah, it's showing that way here too. Now, when I brought him in, he was showing as a 1.5 to 2-star yellow. So I'm not sure how that, or maybe I'm thinking of another player. Anyway, he didn't do badly. Let's see, reports, stats. Not going to be very many stats, obviously. 1 sub appearance. He won a header. He had half his shots on target. Header 1, what's that ratio? Is 50%. 92% passing. He made a mistake. That was a missed interception, I believe it was. Had 1 foul, 2 fouls against. 6.7 rating in the short span of time he was on the field, so not bad. Yeah, he's developing okay. I don't think he's especially as we try to move up in the national. I don't think says he can improve a lot, so it's really hard to say where he's going to end up. He's very well suited to north-south, which is better than half of my players who are only good north-south. I think I had 4 leading north-south and a few, half dozen maybe, very well suited to north-south. So he's as good as about half of my starting squad. But he, again, with Cunningham back and even the Loney Tucker out, now he's a better, no, not Tucker, McCormick, Loney McCormick out. He would be like my 5th overall striker, I do believe. Tucker's slightly better, although Corduroy's better in many of the mental areas. Flair, work rate, teamwork are extremely high for Corduroy, so he could fit into the team here as long as we're in the national. Might give him an appearance or two as we make the run into the end. Anyway, that is going to be it for this session. Once again, 12th place, 2 matches in hand, so we could end up reasonably, if we get 4 points from our 2 matches in hand, that would put us at 32 with a positive goal differential. Would put us in 7th. I mean, +1 goal differential is enough to put us in 7th. So reasonably, we could be in 7th place with our 2 matches in hand. Don't know when we play them. Obviously, it's going to be a bit of congested schedule here. Our next match is the FA Cup second round versus Oxford. Then we have Barrow. Then we have an FA Trophy against Newport County, who was near the top of the league last season, but they're like 16th this season. Braintree, that's one of our matches in hand. I know that much. They are in 9th right now. I'm not sure who else we have yet to play. But that is it for this session. Once again, thanks for joining, everybody. I'm probably going to get the FA Cup second round streamed live, and we'll probably end up, when I stream live, I generally do at least 2 or 3 matches, so we'll probably play the next 3 live. As usual, I will get them on YouTube as well, but stay tuned. Check out my Twitch and Twitter channels for information. Obviously, you can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Castanar. If you check the links on that page, you'll find my Twitter and all that as well. Thanks for joining, everybody. Hope you are enjoying it. And we will see you probably tomorrow for the FA Cup second round revenge match against League One Oxford, who smashed us 4-0 last season. But we're doing so much better this season. I have hopes that at least we keep it within, 2 goals. What are we, 9 matches? 7, 8, 9, 10 matches unbeaten. So looking forward to a better showing against Oxford tomorrow. Once again, thanks for joining, everybody, and we will see you next match.